Hello guys, how you doing? So, I'm going to watch episode 6 of the second season of a certain scientific railgun today. And man, this last episode became dark so fast. And I mean, it's one of those cases where you know what's going to happen, and we learned about a lot of these things during the first season of Index. But it's a completely different story to actually watch it in detail. So, we just saw how Misaka came to learn about all of this, and it was most likely really traumatizing to her to see her clone being crushed just like that by accelerator, and especially considering how they were interacting with each other before. So it's like they were showing us these moments between Misaka and her clone, and making us really attached to this clone. And I mean, I completely loved her. It's always really awesome to watch these clones like speaking in that specific way, and having these interactions with the other people. So yeah, it's always really sad to remember what happened to a whole lot of them, to like 10,000 or so. So yeah, it's like I said, something that I knew that happened, and I was like a bit prepared to see something like this being shown in more detail. But when it's actually shown, it always has an impact on me. So it's something that I'm going to have to deal with. And we saw how Misako was so pissed, and like she was instantly trying to fight against the accelerator. But from what we know from the first season of Index, she wasn't able to do much against him. So there was this moment where Toma found out about this, and then he stepped in and decided to help. So I don't know what exactly is going to happen between Misaka and the Accelerator here, but I am expecting them to have a bit of a fight. And Accelerator is probably going to be a bit confused. I'm not too sure, but this is. Even though it's really dark, and like watching this happening to the clones is always really sad, but at the same time it's interesting to see how all of these characters dealt with this situation at the start. So this is something we never saw, even though we knew that it happened. So yeah, we are going to get a whole lot of more details, and I don't know how Accelerator is going to look at Misaka, since she's exactly just like her clones for obvious reasons. But yeah, I'm definitely curious to see where this is going, and what's going to happen from here until the moment she meets Toma, and then all of that stuff from Index happens. But yeah, with this, really hope you guys are ready, and let's start this episode. Yeah, about that. It start though. They went a bit back to this part. Yeah, that's not the case now. She was even holding that pin that Misaka gave her before. Yeah, this is how it ended, I think. Damn. You heard that scream? She's so mad. I mean, who isn't, right? I really love these clones, but I am so not okay with the purpose behind it, like the scientific side. Like these people deciding on creating them just to be just for them to be killed by accelerator to help him achieve level 6. That just really sucks. I really hope that through the rest of the series, Nothing bad happens to the rest of these clones. But yeah, I won't deny that I'm a bit afraid of what might happen. Damn. Holy. Yeah, we saw this before. How she does that with magnetic sand or something. Sure of the exact name. Iron dust, yeah, that's it. This fight though. Yeah, her leg. I mean, it's like she's seeing herself. It's so traumatizing. Holy damn. His power is just insane to reflect everything. It's not reflect, it's repel. Who knows? Damn. She will never understand his actions. Yeah. Damn. Really? I really hated accelerator at this point. It's another clone. Actually, many of them. Damn. Yep. It's really soul crushing. Don't have that kind of emotions. Damn. When putting it like that. This whole situation. Was pissed. She's playing that card game. Was in every PC. Probably still is. She having like a nightmare. Damn, this scene. He stay there. Oh, it's her. Shinobu, I believe. Damn. I wonder what they're going to talk about. Yeah, these really delicate topics. Yeah. Yeah. She also grew attached to them. Damn. They're all connected. Hmm. Eh. I mean, how could you? This sentence right here. Not their fault though. That's how they were created. These moments are really emotional as well. She's not going to tell them. Hmm. Yeah, about that. Hmm. Going to remember it. Oh. Hmm. That's really nice of them. Making her feel like they care about her and she can rely on them. Hmm. She's definitely not giving up. And these episodes. And again, even though this is a really sad situation with all of the clones and Misaka learning about all of this, still really interesting in a way to see this in more detail, to understand it better. Like, what she went through, how she felt at that time. It was definitely so traumatizing to her. And we could see at the start how she was so affected by what happened to that first clone. She was so pissed. Yeah. Again, this was quite the episode. It was really emotional in a way to see more of these moments with that Misaka clone. When Shinobu was explaining like what happened between them in the past, that was like such an emotional scene with that clone going outside and then having this feeling of like she never knew the world was so wonderful and stuff. And like from that moment on, of course, Shinobu was not going to look at them as guinea pigs anymore. So it's something that I really like from Shinobu at least. Like she realized that they are not just clones; they are alive and they like learn with everything and they start to have this sort of emotions. So yeah, even though they are not created or like they mentioned before, they don't have or they don't create them with these sort of emotions. They are specifically made just to have this combat ability and then to go outside and face accelerator. But we kind of start noticing that they start developing some of these emotions, like when they are interacting with some other people. We can see that they have some specific emotions that they probably developed. They weren't created with them. So yeah, this is like I still remember that specific sentence Shinobu said before that in a way these clones were more human than she was, like literally implying that these scientists who have no feelings towards these clones, they are just tools to achieve something bigger. They are not as human as his clones. I mean, they are just these clones are just so pure and they don't have these sort of intentions like to treat others like these scientists are doing with them. So yeah, it was definitely a really strong moment and a strong sentence as well, and I feel like this applies to a lot of stuff in real life. So it's in a way, as I said, it's really interesting to see these details. And again, I really like this out of Shinobu, how she was trying to stop this experiment as well, and she was like from that moment on, she was not happy with any of these anymore. She started growing some feelings towards these clones. So I don't know what exactly she ended up doing afterwards. I mean, this is the first time, or like not specifically the first time. Like we met her in the second episode, I believe. But it's the first season where I'm seeing her, or at least I don't remember ever seeing her during that index season, the first one. She might have appeared in the background or something, but they never really showed anything about her. But yeah, I don't know what exactly is going to happen, in the future with her. But it's definitely nice to have met her and to see these stories, or like what happened with her before and when she was working in this experiment as well. But yeah, this was definitely quite the experience for Misaka to learn about all of this, and it was really soul crushing to see that happening to her clones. And in the end, she like I can't really blame her for thinking like that. Like she was saying that she didn't really consider them humans because they didn't even care about living. They were not like afraid of dying and stuff. But in the end, this is how they were created. So it's not the clones' fault. They are like this because they were created like it. But yeah, it's something that like it's understandable from her, of course. But yeah, I really can't wait to see more of this. It was also nice to see by the end of the episode how her friends were literally telling her that they are there to help her. Like she can rely on them if she needs help. So yeah, it's also nice of Saturn and Uiharu, Kuroko, and Eri. But yeah, Misaki is really focused on stopping this, of course, and we know what ends up happening. She keeps trying, but I don't know if they're actually going to show some of her tries. I don't know what exactly she did before Thomas stepped in. They might have, or she might have mentioned it before during the first index season, but I don't quite remember what happened. But yeah, it's going to be great to see what they reveal more about this. So, with this, really hope you guys enjoyed my reaction to this episode. And if you did, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel. And you can also join my Discord and my Patreon if you want to get early access to my full reactions. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.